Alright guys, welcome back here to some YouTube Players Tour action. This time we're actually bringing it to you from the World Golf Championship. Yes, the WGC here at Blue Lantern Golf Club. This is in Shanghai, China. You can already probably imagine what the actual course is. Rhymes with Sheshan. But yeah, let's see here. We have the Shanghai, China Golf Club. It's really cool. It's really fun. But it is a little bit more difficult than some of the courses we've played so far. The greens are, at least. A lot of semi-challenging, a lot of firm greens here. I really do expect some really great golf here. Now, the average for the players here that I saw for the last 5 or 6 years, the reason why I didn't count just last year's is because, or last event, is because Hideki Matsuyama won by 7 strokes. So I'm not really positive if that's actually indicative of the scoring total, right? Because I don't want everybody to shoot the same scores. So what I did is I just went back 5 years at the same course and then averaged them out. And the average came out to about 16.25, I think. So what we'll be doing is basically making the winning number, or at least the winning score, 16 under par, okay? Now with that, guys, we're going to see some really great action. Let's see how the first 2 rounds of golf occur as I have everything all set up here so you guys can see it on this table here. Or at least I think you guys can, which is kind of cool. Here's all of our golfers all set, all shuffled. I'll even shuffle this one more time here for you. Just do a couple cuts here. And then also, guys, thank you very much for all that you guys have done here. All the feedback is so great. And also, thank you for watching my other videos as well. I know my previous videos are pretty tough to watch sometimes with how far I've come here. Just like Steve Tower said, if you look back at your first or second videos, man, you wouldn't believe how much has changed, right? How much you've actually excelled or even just moved on, right? So with that, we're going to make our cuts here for the 2 golfers, or the 2 rounds of golf, our morning and afternoon. So our afternoon golfers will be put over here. Let's put them right there. And then our first round of golfers, we're just going to get, of course, the same stacks here. We're going to get those 8 stacks, the more or less cut in the same amount. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, all right, 5, 6, ooh, getting there, 7, and 8. All right, so we have 8 stacks already, stacks on stacks on stacks. Let me just transfer over 1 or 2 over here. This one looks a little better, a little barren, I guess you could say. All right, so with that, guys, let's roll the dice here. We're going to take our 2 die that we need. We don't need any more dice than that. And we're going to use the making the cut. So first stack is going to be this one here, the morning golfers here in Shanghai, China. I bet you they had a pretty good night going over to all the different marketplaces and everything over in China. Had a good time there. They know how to put on a good show for the golfers here. All right, so we roll a 22, which says top 2 golfers only. Wow, okay, so top 2 golfers only make the cut, or make the cut here, guys. So Ben Hogan, VJ Singh, 2A, 4B, Jack Nicklaus. There you go, guys. Jack Nicklaus is a favorite here, guys. Definitely an opportunity for him to continue to shine. So Jack Nicklaus and Ben Hogan are going to make it, and we're actually going to leave out VJ Singh, Fuzzy Zeller, Craig Stadler. All those golfers are going to be left out from the golf tournament today. All right, so let's keep going here. Next stack. 34. All right, so 34 says draw 1, outstanding golfer. Okay, so we're drawing 1 here. I'm going to draw this one right here. Andy Bean, he'll be the outstanding golfer here. All right, so I'll put his stack by himself there. Outstanding golfer. And for a 20, I apologize, a 34, choose top 3 remaining golfers. All right, so top 3 remaining golfers. This is a great opportunity because it doesn't look like there's a lot of great golfers in this one, at least not in tournament play here. So we have ourselves our top 3 is going to be our 3Bs. Actually, all 3s here. So Retief Goosen, Bernard Langer, and Jose Maria Olazabal will not make it here. But Byron Nelson, Nick Faldo, cool, Bob Rosberg, and then these 3 ones will actually miss the cut. Whew. All right. See, 25 says draw 3 golfers, choose top 2 remaining. Okay, so draw 3, or I apologize, did I say draw 3 here? Yeah, draw 3. So 1, 2, and 3. All right, so who's going to make the cut here is going to be Gene Sarazen, Hal Sutton, and Payne Stewart. Good. Okay, and then, of course, we're going to top 2 remaining golfers. 2C, 2B, 4C, and carry 3A. So I think we already see who's going to do it here. Dave Stockton made the cut last time, but did not make it this time here, guys. Here's our top 2 remaining golfers, Gene Littler and Greg Norman. Kerry Middlecoff just missed it by that much here, guys. This is a pretty quick grouping here, I can tell you that much. This is actually really interesting. I haven't actually played it this quick so far. 23 says draw 1 golfer. All right. There you go. And 23 says draw that, and it'll be Curtis Strange. That'll be fun to see him out there. I don't think I've seen him play. Of course, he's been in the announcing booth here. But we're going to top 2 remaining golfers here. So let's see. Hale Irwin's got that 2. Okay, and Doug Sanders. Oh, wow, this could be a big one here, guys. So we have Hale Irwin joins us here. 3A is going to be Doug Ford, Bruce Crampton, and Doug Sanders. So all 3 of them will make it. So Doug Sanders, Hale Irwin, Bruce Crampton, and Doug Ford will make the cut here in China. See you later, Horton Smith. I think that's Augusta's finest, of course. So 26 says draw 4 golfers, top 2 remaining. Well, I think this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 golfers already here in this pack, so everybody makes it. So Ken Venturi, Fred Couples, Kenny Perry, Al Geiberger, David Toms, and Colin Montgomery. I would like to see Colin make his opportunity shown here. He hasn't made any cuts. Well, he's made cuts, but he hasn't actually made it onto the camera spot in contention. 56 says draw 1 golfer, choose top 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, guys, there's 6 in here. 1 and 5 means that they'll all make it. Gardner Dickinson, John Daly, Steve Stricker, Steve Hoach, Jave Herbert, and Lee Trevino. I would like to see John Daly at least get out of the back golfing group here, guys. He's very much so failed this tour already, guys. If you guys saw the leaderboard that I had there. So 14 says draw 3 golfers, choose top remaining outstanding golfer. So okay, so draw 3. 1. You almost don't want to be in the draw 3 here if you have a good card here. So it says here Gil Morgan, Severino Ballesteros, and Calvin Peete. All right, top golfer here is going to get the Billy Casper is going to get the outstanding golfer there. That's pretty cool. He is absolutely on fire during this tournament. I'm not sure if he's supposed to be this overpowering, but he is absolutely overpowering. That semi-puny card there doesn't really get pulled very often, or at least tested. So 56 says draw 1 golfer and top 5 remaining. There is only 5 in this group, so they'll all make it. So Tom Watson makes it, Dutch Harrison, Gary Player, Sam Sneed, and Jay Haas all make it. So there you go, guys. There's our golfers from the morning who made it. That's actually a pretty small grouping, actually, I think, if I remember correctly. All right, so here we go. Let's get our next piles out and ready to go here. All of our golfers here. All right, there's 2. There's 3. All right, now guys, thank you so much for watching here, guys. Who do you think is going to be the one that makes it through the cut and also plays outstanding golf? I know Billy Casper's already up there probably on a lot of everybody's lists, as he has done so well in all of these tournaments for sure. I'm actually surprised. I really like Billy Casper. My mom was did a lot of training lessons with him when she was younger, so it's kind of a very cool thing to see him do well. But with that, let's look at the afternoon time here, guys. See how the golf course plays. If it's a little bit harder for everybody here. 23 says draw 1 golfer and top remaining 2 golfers. So Raymond Floyd is going to be our draw golfer. So he's got it there after winning the last tournament there. All right, so top 2 remaining golfers, 2B, 3B, 4B, 4B. Wow, there you go. So it's going to be Julius Boros and Dave Hill. Not Dave Hill. It's going to be Dow Winsterwald. So Dow Winsterwald is going to be the one that makes it there. And Sergio Garcia is going to be left out in the cold here, guys, in China. He can at least go and see the Great Wall there and have some more tourist opportunities. All right, that putter of his is definitely probably causing him some problems. So we have 25, which is draw 3 golfers, top 2 remaining. There is 5 golfers in this pack, so that means we will take every one of them. So Tom Kite, Jimmy Demerit, Tommy Bolt, Nick Price, and George Archer. There you go. Okay, next grouping here. 25 again, so that'll be draw 3, choose top 2. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we will draw the top 3 golfers. So just draw 3 golfers, of course. Then 3. Here we go. So it's Tony Lemma, Larry Nelson, Jack Burke, Jack Burke Jr. And top 2 remaining, here we go. Ted Kroll, Corey Pavin, Lanny Watkins, and Bruce Lightsky. And I think it will be Bruce Lightsky and Lanny Watkins. And Corey Pavin will actually be left out here of this tournament. 36 says draw 3, top 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there is 6 in this grouping here, guys. So all 6 make it. Miller Barber, Lee Elder, Tom Weisskopf, Mason Rudolph, Hubert Green, and Jim Ferrier. All right, 33. That will be draw 3 golfers. Okay, so draw 3 golfers here. There you go. See who didn't make it there. Stuart Singh, Ernie Els, Ed Oliver, Davis Love III, and Fred Hawkins. Wow, guys. See that right there? When you draw them and then the other ones don't get in, that's how the big name golfers just don't make it there. But that's not the case here. Doug Douglas will make it. Jim Mahaffey and Charles Cootie will make it here. All right, 15 says draw 4 golfers, top remaining golfer. 3, 4, 5. So there's plenty in here. So draw 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 there. And top remaining will be one of these guys here. Oh, look at that. Ben Crenshaw makes it in perfectly there. And we'll see Jeff Sluman later on in the tour here as he walks off with a pretty poor score. Now, if it makes you guys feel better, I know some people don't like the way that this plays out sometimes, that this is not very much so much golf as it is. Basically just, you're just playing, dice rolls here. Think of it this way, that they didn't make the cut, or also they just didn't come out to the tournament, right? You could also play it like that, saying that because if you have a thick stack of cards and you have to make these cuts, right? Well, you can also say that maybe they didn't make it, right? Maybe they just didn't come out to the tournament, because a lot of times golfers just don't come out to the tournaments. That there's so many golf tournaments in a year, and for those guys who don't watch the tour, a lot of the golfers don't come to every tournament. In fact, the majority of golfers don't make every single tournament. So you can always think about that in that way, just as a kind of a narrative sense. It does help sometimes to kind of create your own narrative with Keith's games here. We're going to draw 3 golfers, choose top 2 remaining. So 1 and 2 and 3. Top 2 remaining from this group will be Bob Golby. All right. No. Jim Furyk. Ooh, possibility there. All right, so I think it's going to be Don January. Top 2 remaining are going to be Jim Furyk and Don January. That are tied there, and we're going to actually leave Paul Azinger out there. The draw 3 cards are going to be Arnold Palmer. He makes it in. Frank Beard and Gabe Brewer. Last but not least here, haven't seen Tiger Woods in this stack yet. This probably is going to be where he's at here. Draw 3 golfers, top remaining golfer. So there's 5 stacks here, or 5 cards here. So 1, 2, 3. Last 2 is going to be Mark Calcavecchia or Orville Moody. It will be, of course, Mark Calcavecchia as the top outstanding golfer. So that's pretty cool, Mark Calcavecchia there. All right, Tiger Woods is in that group. Tom Lehman and Phil Mickelson was in that draw group. So this, guys, is our current cut line right there. Guys, thank you very much. I'll see you guys next time in the Blue Lantern Golf Club here at the World Golf Championship. We'll see what can happen here. This, of course, does have a little bit more point total score. Not as much as a major event, but it does carry with it a little more power in the leaderboard rankings. I hope you guys enjoy, and we'll see if by chance Jack Nicklaus can continue to push himself ahead with the leaderboard total as he continues to play in every tournament and makes the cut as well. We'll see what happens here, guys, as Phil Mickelson can possibly take him over with Billy Casper. Thanks, guys, for watching. We'll see you guys for the 3rd round and final round coverage here for the World Golf Championship in the bleachers. Thanks for watching.